sweetie, videotaping, we only got a few more days. So I wanted to videotape your last day of being single.
Well, we still got to Saturday.
Yeah, but it came so quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
All right. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn it around.
What we doing here?
We're gonna just videotape. Hold on. Hey, so you got anything in the car you need me to get?
Oh, I got everything. I'm fine.
I know you're fine. But I was just saying. Dang, you believe it's already here?
I know.
Oh, man.
How many days we got?
Oh, you gonna put me on the spot? I think it's 3, right?
Oh.
3 days?
Give me a kiss. You're so sweet. Yeah, I said, let me come home right quick and sit with you for a minute before I go back to work.
Reminisce on
Yeah.
when we first met.
Right.
Man, let me say this. You're everything I imagined when I first met you. Remember when we first met?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think I had a chance.
That was so funny.
I was so nervous.
I know. Remember, it took me 3 days to reach out to you.
Oh my God, yeah, I gave up. I said, we get love. Yeah, but we here. We've been inseparable since, though, huh?
Yep.
You tried to leave me a couple times, though. Yeah, you tried to leave me a couple times, But I couldn't let you go.
I know.
I had to, step my game up or something. I don't know what it was.
I had to let that guard down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing I did tell you, though, is all I need you to do for me is be the woman I need you to be, and let me be the one who take care of all your problems. You don't have to be Superwoman no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember when Bree was pregnant and I had to take her to the hospital, remember?
Yeah.
And then I had got so consumed with that. And 2 days had went by. And I'm like, you know what? Forget that. I'm not calling him back. He gonna think I'm just playing. And I said, I don't owe him no apologies and that. And I'm like, forget that. I ain't finna call him back. And I just kind of forgot about it. And then you text me, remember?
Yeah.
You text me.
Yeah, because I wanted to know how your baby was.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay. Like, wow. That was impressive right there.
I know.
And then
one thing, though, you had to get over was past relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to get past that. I mean, we all do.
Yeah.
But, I used to tell you, let me mess up my own self.
Right.
don't
like,
put me in a box. Let me mess up my own self.
Right. I would be so quick to turn in the towel. Like, I'm like, you know what? Forget that. I ain't finna do this.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything I was telling you was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I done heard that before.
Right.
Whatever.
And then when I had got online and logged back on after years of being on there, and you told me you was the same way, that you logged back on.
Yeah.
And it was during COVID, and we was just both bored.
Right.
And then you was like, I ain't looking for no relationship. I said, I ain't looking for no relationship either. You said, I'm just looking for somebody to take to
my wedding. To my nephew's wedding. I sure did.
And I said, if he think I'm going to his this wedding with him in Virginia, he ain't finna take me and kidnap me.
Listen. I think that was the most beautiful thing you ever did, because that showed that you trusted me, man. Yeah. People just don't go on vacation or whatever and don't know nobody. I was really honored by that.
Yeah. And then I had only had 2 months to think about it. And I'm like, in order for me to get to know you, that means we would have to talk every day and see each other every day. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to him or
I
see
know
him
that's
every
right.
day.
I wasn't using the dang on phone either. Shoot.
Right. And then I met your kids over the
Yeah.
phone, and they
Yeah.
were so sweet. And I told my girls, I was like, man, I met his daughters, and they are just like, they so genuine.
Yeah.
Like, I really, felt good. And so 2 weeks before I was supposed to come down there, you was like, so you think you gonna come? And I was like, yeah. Then when I got there, Shay was like, thank you so much for trusting my dad. He a good guy. I'm so happy that he happy that he got a friend that, he could talk to. Cause he up there by himself and,
Man, what?
Don't really have nobody to, hang out with and talk to. And I was like, thank you. I said, I'm honored to be here.
Yeah,
and
then we took her to work.
Right. Then we took her to work, right? And then we come back outside because I went up there to get her. And we come back outside. And he was like, is y'all crying?
Crying. They
And then
crying. Oh, my God.
And then I'm like, yeah. Then she was like, yeah, Daddy, we cried. Because she was like, oh, Shell, I love you so much. I'm so happy. And then I was like, you know what? This is too much.
Right.
Like, I can't, I'm not used to nobody, taking to me like this.
Right.
I never met my past relationships, kids, for real.
Right. And, family is important, because equally it was important for your kids to like me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You was like, my kids don't like nobody, my daughter Nee, she protective.
I said,
I don't know.
Bree.
Now Bree, she'll like you because Bree, she Bree, but my daughter, my oldest, she gonna check you out first.
Right.
And ain't none of them passed the test yet.
Right.
And then the babies, oh my God.
And they was like 2 hams.
Oh man,
they were so
you ain't
big.
lying, they were so big. You like Naya, you like my grandbaby, my older grandbaby don't talk to nobody either. She is just, oh my God, I don't know what to tell you. I like, yeah, they like me though. And you're like, I don't know.
And then remember when I was watching them at the house and we was hungry and you was like, I'll bring you some pizza or whatever. Sure. And then I was so nervous. And so I told Naya, you was the pizza man. I said, Naya, the pizza man get ready because we couldn't go nowhere. Right. It was COVID. And I was like, the pizza man gonna bring us a pizza. She was like, yes. And then the next day, I was like, the pizza man coming again. About after the third time, I said, Naya, listen, this is my friend.
Right.
And I was
she like, why the pizza man taking your trash out? Why the pizza man bringing you coffee?
Exactly. And then it's just been a beautiful thing. And then when we had first met that first day, you had called me. My phone was off.
Oh man,
and I had to go pay
panicking.
I had to pay my phone bill. And
oh my God.
He was like, well, where you at? And I said, I'm at the phone
Metro.
Metro. On Telegraph and Grand River.
Yeah.
And you said, well, I'm at Family Dollar across the street. You want to meet today?
Yeah.
And I was nervous, and I was like, okay. Then we met, and I was impressed because you didn't try to hug me or nothing. You was such a gentleman.
Yeah.
And then we ended up hanging out all day.
You ain't want to let me go.
Yes.
You ain't want to let me go.
Yes. But I still kept my guard up.
You did. Mm-hmm. But I also told you, I want to know who you is first before we do anything.
Yep.
I like the intimacy part of a relationship.
Yeah.
I want to get to know you intimately before sexually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sexually, sex ruins things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look at life and relationship in a different perspective. When you do that, but I needed somebody, somebody in my corner, man.
Right.
Somebody, when I turn right, and she be like, no, I don't think you should turn right.
Right.
Somebody, I'd be like, all right, well, I'm going to go left. And it's the right way. We so caught up in our own stuff, you know what I'm saying, that we don't even want to listen. I just want a queen, man.
And then when you told me, you was like, just if you allow me to leave and just put your guard down and allow me to leave. And I was thinking shoot, I've been independent all my entire life. I said, lead. I said, yeah, okay. And then, and then when I needed you the most, and you came through, and you've been through since day one, then I sat back. I was like, okay, look at him. I said, he is a leader. Ever since then, I've just been relaxed, letting you lead, allowing you to lead, because that's what I needed in my life.
And sweetie, from the bottom of my heart, it's been a beautiful ride.
I know.
It's been a beautiful ride.
You've been with me since day one, through everything, every endeavor, every situation, everything. And I really appreciate that. I tell you that all the time.
Right. And I appreciate you allowing me to be the man you need me to be.
Yeah.
You know, I know through this journey it's going to be ups and downs, but I also feel like, you know, where it's two together, God going to be in the midst. So I feel like as long as we stay true to God, He'll always have our back. You know, I'm just so excited.
And then when my family met you, everybody just loved you. Like, and they still love you. Like,
and I love them too.
You ain't never switched up. You've been consistent since day one, and that's what I love about it. So when you asked me to marry you, and I said, yes, of course. There's nothing to think about. Like, my clients be like, they used to check on me every time when I come to work. They be like, you ain't threw them away yet.
Oh,
and I was like,
she
no.
tried.
I said, no, I ain't threw them away. And then they could see the twinkle in my eye. They be like, you just glowing. Like, you ain't got rid of him. I'm so happy. Everybody was rooting for us, and now look where we at.
Because, you know, we're at a point in time in our lives now where we want to be celebrated.
Right.
And if you can't celebrate us, hey, we don't want to be around.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a very, very important moment, a very important thing in our life, you know, because we're getting older, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for being my peace.
Thank you for being my peace, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too, Miss McCrory.
You bring me joy when I'm down. I'll show my